AITAH for being angry at my mother for taking back her cheating boyfriend. I 32F have had a post-Thanksgiving falling out with my mother 53F and am trying to make sure I am not being unreasonable with this situation. My husband 32M is very supportive and usually fairly objective in these situations, but it never hurts to get some random people from the internet to weigh in too. My mother has dated a guy for about 4 years. Over the course of these 4 years, it has been revealed multiple times that he has cheated on her. The first time being a woman reaching out to my mom with receipts. The most recent time being both this same woman reaching out to me with receipts and her catching a woman on a doorbell cam at his house dropping off birthday gifts. During these revelations, he has also revealed multiple times that he isn't in love with her. The issue is she continues to speak with him after these revelations even though they are broken up and ends up weaseling himself back into her life. When he is back, she pretends like nothing has happened and everyone should not judge her because it's her life and her choices don't affect anyone else. The issue is that is false. When she finds out he is cheating again, it becomes all she talks about. She expects me to assist her in disentangling him from her life. In the past, my husband and I have had a friend come to her house and help move all his stuff out. We have changed locks. We have sat through hours of crying and given too much advice to count. It's emotionally exhausting to go through only to have her continue to go back to the guy who obviously isn't with her for the right reasons. In the week leading up to Thanksgiving, they go through the most recent one of these episodes. I was hopeful the breakup might stick this time. Myself and my husband changed her locks, sat with her while she cried, took her out to lunch. I started to suspect they were back together on Thanksgiving as some of my family asked about him and she didn't indicate they were broken up like I thought. Yesterday this was confirmed when I heard him in the background of a call she made to me. I decided enough was enough and I was sick of being expected to deal with this roller coaster of emotions the next time she finds out he is cheating again. I texted her that I was establishing some boundaries regarding my involvement in all of this. These boundaries were that I will not be around him and that the next time he cheats I will not be coming to her aid. I told her I love her, but she is worth more than that and I wanted to establish these boundaries before there was an issue since they were obviously back together. An argument ensued where I was told I was an awful person for trying to establish these boundaries, that she makes the decisions in her life and they don't affect me, that I'm judging her and she wouldn't do that to me lol. She judges me constantly, and started to bring up past issues with my dad to try to hurt me. My dad and I have had a fraught relationship in the past but thankfully are both working very hard to forge something new together. In the end she just kept coming after me with my dad, which has no relation to the situation at hand. I decided it was enough after she left me a very ugly voicemail stating I was a bitch, could fuck off her life, and a bunch of derogatory stuff about my dad. I blocked her only to have her spend the evening calling me with no color. I decided I think I am finally done with the relationship. Historically my mother has been very self-centered and as I have grown up I have realized how immature she is. I just cannot take the emotional toll of dealing with her relationships every time they implode. In general I deal with some anxiety and depression. I had a pregnancy loss earlier this year and this holiday season has already been very difficult for me without all this extra drama. AITAH.